If you're trying to decide whether a North Carolina beach town actually fits your life and not just your vacation photos, this video is for you. My name is Denis Raczkowski, and I'm your local Emerald Isle real estate expert and relocation specialist. My contact information is below, and yes, I answer every message. Most people who think they want to live on the Outer Banks are buying an idea, not a lifestyle. That idea is familiar. It's calm, it's coastal. It feels simpler than where they're living right now. And that idea isn't wrong. But living here isn't all about how a place feels on its best day. It's about how it works on an ordinary one. That's where misunderstandings show up. The Outer Banks doesn't reward preference. It rewards adaptation. And the people who thrive here are the ones who understand that early. The Outer Banks doesn't operate like the mainland, and it doesn't pretend to. Living on a barrier island asks more of you than just visiting one. Weather matters more than most people expect. Wind direction, storms, and seasonal patterns affect your plans in ways that don't show up on a weekend trip. Errands require planning, especially during peak season. Summers don't just bring visitors, it brings friction. Traffic patterns change. Timing matters. Simple tasks take longer if you don't adapt. Maintenance is real. Salt air, sun exposure, and wind take its toll on homes, cars, and anything left outside. This isn't a complaint, it's just simply a fact of coastal living. Winters bring quiet, which some people love and others struggle with. The island doesn't empty completely, it just slows down. And if you rely on constant stimulation or a packed social calendar, that change can feel heavier than expected. None of this is dramatic, but all of it is daily. So who adapts well and who struggles? This is where the difference usually begins to show up. People who thrive here are comfortable with trade-offs. They value rhythm over convenience. They don't need every option all the time. They enjoy repetition. They don't mind planning. They understand that coastal living isn't effortless, but it is rewarding if you meet it halfway. People who struggle are often trying to recreate their old life in a new setting. They expect the beach to be unaffected by seasonal change. They want mainland conveniences wrapped up in an island charm. They're frustrated when the island doesn't bend to their expectations. The Outer Banks don't bend much. People either adjust or they don't. So why don't these differences show up on vacation? Well, the truth is vacations bury the lead. They show you what a place feels like at its best, not what it asks of you every ordinary day. On a vacation, time collapses. You're here for a few days, maybe a week. Patterns don't have time to repeat, so minor inconveniences never turn into habits you have to manage. Responsibilities vanish. You're not maintaining the property. You're not scheduling repairs. You're not dealing with the salt air, weather exposure, or wear over time. Someone else is absorbing those costs. Your schedule is artificial. You're not commuting. You're not running errands at peak hours. You're not living inside seasonal traffic patterns or planning your day around them. Your expectations are different. Vacationers expect perfection, not the kind of adjustment daily life demands. And finally, vacationers encounter others who are also relaxing, also temporary, and also opting out of normal life. That changes how a place feels. None of that is deceptive, it's just incomplete. So when people move here based only on the vacation version, the daily load comes as a big surprise. Some towns absorb this load better than others. Some places are structured around being passed through. Others are destinations you choose deliberately. That difference shapes daily life more than people realize. This is why comparisons between towns matter. Not because one is better, but because one may fit you better. And this is also why the question isn't, do I want to live on the Outer Banks? The real question is, which version of this life do I really actually want? If you're nodding along as you listen to this, that's a good sign. If some of this feels heavier than you expected, that's not failure, that's information. There is no prize for forcing a lifestyle that doesn't fit you. The Outer Banks is not a goal. It's a match, or it isn't. And knowing that early on is a gift. And that is exactly why I compare places like Emerald Isle, Kitty Hawk, and Kill Devil Hills. They attract similar people, but they live very differently. And if you want to go deeper, those videos are in my description below. If you found this helpful, I have a free resource for you. Text the word FREE to 919-308-2292, and I'll send you my book, Live Where You Vacation. It's a deep dive into living on the Outer Banks of North Carolina with a special focus on the Crystal Coast, Bogue Banks, and Emerald Isle. And when you subscribe to this channel, you're joining a small but growing group of people who value clarity over hype and who shape what I cover next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.